Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today in this video I'm going to show you how I got these amazing Hollywood waves on this 4x4 closure made by moi. So if you're interested, then keep on watching. Okay guys, so I'm going to be working on this 4x4 closure. I also colored the roots on this hair. I actually had some color left over from the last video that I did. If you have not seen it, I'll go ahead and put the link down below. So right now I'm just brushing out the hair, making sure that it's clear of any tangles. Next, I'm going to take my precision comb, which is available on my site, and I'm going to go ahead and part the hair in sections. You guys, believe it or not, but this unit is actually a practice unit. Originally, I was doing hand stitch wigs, and then eventually I started practicing on the machine, and this actually was one of the units that I practiced on. So since I had it laying around, I just figured I'd use it so that I can go ahead and show you guys how I achieve these Hollywood waves. So before I start the curling process, I'm going to go ahead and flat iron the hair first. So I'm going to be using my heat protectant from Man Candy along with my Infinity Pro Conair flat iron. So I'm just going to go ahead and start the straightening process because I want it to have that smooth, sleek, bone straight look rather than having some of the waviness in it. So I'm just going to take that out with the flat iron. That way it could be nice and sleek. Now the front part of the unit has already been pre-parted. I'm going to be doing a side part rather than a middle part, just because I would just want to see how it looks with the side parts. Mainly because side parts are my favorite. I'm not really a big fan of the middle parts. I just find that they don't look good on me for some reason. So now we can begin the curling process. So I'm going to do the same thing as I did before. Part the hair in the middle and section the hair off, except I'm going to leave the bottom 2 rows out. You can either choose to use the curling wand or the curling iron. I'm going to be using the curling wand. So what I'm doing is I'm taking a section, and then I'm going to take my GVP curling wand, and I'm going to take the hair and wand curl it around the curling iron, hold it for about 20 to 25 seconds, and then afterwards you release the wand from the curl, but make sure you do not allow that curl to drop. Afterwards, you're going to take 2 duck clips to hold that curl in place, one on top off the base, and then the second one is going to go on the bottom. I'm going to slow the video down so that you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. And also pay attention to how I am wand curling the hair around the wand curler. Afterwards, once I'm done wand curling it, I'm going to zoom in so that you guys can see where exactly I did the placements with the duck clips, just to give you a better visual. Okay, so one good thing that's good to know is the bigger the curl, the more hold time. The smaller the curl, the less hold time. So this is how it should look. So I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward this video, and I'm gonna continue the same process throughout the whole unit. And once I'm done, I'll be right back. Okay, now that I'm done, I'm going to go ahead and let this set for about 5 to 10 minutes to allow the curls to cool down, and then I'll come back to remove the pins. So for each curl, I'm going to use my Sabastian Hairspray, which you can pick up at your local beauty supply store, or, which is better in my opinion, TJ Maxx. Then you want to take your index finger, place it through the hole to hold the curl. Then you want to remove both of the duck clips. Afterwards, you want to let the curl fall down nicely in your hand. Take the Sabastian Hairspray, spray it onto the curl like so, and then let it crunch it in a few times, and then afterwards stretch the hair out. After you stretch it out, take the comb, nicely comb it through like so. Be very gentle with it, and then afterwards, spread it apart just a little bit, fix the end, let it fall into place. It might take a few times to do it, but eventually you want to just take your finger and just manipulate it a little bit. And then once you've got it where you want it, then you want to take the spray and you want to mist it all over the curl once again, like so. And then afterwards, you just move on to the next one. So let me explain the process I went through after this second curl, you guys. I can't begin to imagine or begin to tell you the amount of struggle I went through with this curl. Just stay tuned and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, so here we go, guys. So I'm on the third curl, right? I'm doing the same exact thing, but at the same time, guys, this was my fault too, because I should have left it alone probably about after the first or second time that I combed it out. But guys, when I tell you, it's like every time I curled this hair or combed this hair, it just kept getting loose, and then the curl pattern was just going crazy, and I was just getting, I'm not gonna lie, I was getting so frustrated. It's not even funny, but I was getting so frustrated. So eventually I ended up having to take the duck clips to clamp them and spray it in place, which ended up working out, thank goodness. And look at this, guys. Beautiful. These waves are absolutely gorgeous. I love them. I decided to switch it up a bit. Rather than doing curl by curl, I started doing them row by row and just repeated the same steps for each of the curls. And since it was getting pretty late, I went ahead and finished the rest off camera. And in the next clip, I'm going to show you what the end results look like. So this is the end result, guys, and they came out really good. This was actually my first attempt in doing these Hollywood waves. I wanted you guys to see it more realistically, so in the next clip you're going to see it on my mannequin. Woo! You guys, this looks so freaking amazing. I love the way this came out. OMG. This is so beautiful. Please, guys, try this at home and let me know what you think. So because this thing looked so gorgeous, I went ahead and tried it on myself, and your girl went ahead and beat her face, and look. Just look, guys. I don't normally wear blonde wigs, but it's something about this right here. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. Just beautiful. Please, guys, if you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already joined. And also don't forget to turn that notification so that you will know every time I post a video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Also, stay tuned till the end. I'm going to insert some pics. Bye.